I want to give you the most valuable 10 minutes of your life. And in exchange, I want you to do something really important for me. In 2023, there are two paths you can walk down. You can either continue on the path that you've been walking down for years, which is not serving you, or you can choose a new path, the one that will take you to a completely different destination. But here's the thing. If you don't consciously choose the latter by the end of this video, you will automatically walk down the first path. Trust me, that's what 99% of people do. They just go on autopilot. What I need from you is simply 10 minutes of your time. All I ask in return is that you implement what I'm about to share with you for the next 7 days. If, after 7 days, you decide that it doesn't work for you, then you can just go back to how things were before. But I know once you see the results, there's no chance you're going back. It's like when you start working out and you build muscle. You can't unbuild that muscle. The same exact principle applies here, so I'm going to show you how to reprogram your mind for the year 2025. And this will be the most valuable 10 minutes you've ever spent. Let's get started. The first step is to use visualization to reprogram your subconscious mind. This is the real magic that happens in your brain while you're sleeping at night. While you're dreaming, your conscious mind gets turned off and your subconscious mind takes over. And when your subconscious mind is in control, that's when you experience what's known as neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is simply the ability to change your habits and behaviors without even trying. This is the reason why your habits and behaviors can change overnight. One moment you're thinking you can't change, the very next moment you find yourself already changed. You see, your brain is full of billions of neurons, and those neurons communicate with each other through these electrochemical impulses. When you have a thought, it's really just billions of neurons firing at the speed of light. Now, when those neurons fire together over and over again, they begin to build connections with each other, creating these pathways in your brain. These pathways control your habits and behaviors. So, when you have a pathway in your brain that leads to procrastination, that's why you always procrastinate. You literally have a highway in your brain leading to procrastination. But you also have pathways for success, happiness, wealth, abundance. You literally have all these pathways in your brain right now. It's just that some of them are more dominant than others. Your job is to make the pathway for success, happiness, wealth, and abundance the most dominant pathway in your brain, so that it becomes your default setting. This is where the visualization comes into play. By visualizing yourself already having accomplished your goal, you are making the neuron pathways for that goal become more dominant. So what I want you to do is take out a journal and pen, and for the next 7 days, spend at least 10 minutes every single day visualizing your ideal day. Visualize yourself already having accomplished your goals. See yourself getting the things that you want. Imagine yourself living the life of your dreams. Do this for just 10 minutes a day and watch what happens to your life over the next 7 days. Now for step number 2, we're going to talk about the importance of limiting your options. Most people are paralyzed by analysis paralysis. They have so many options, so much choice that they end up doing nothing. When I was younger, I had so many interests, so many hobbies, but I didn't know what to pursue. So I ended up just quitting everything I did because I couldn't pick just one. This is the biggest mistake you can make. Your job is to eliminate 99% of your options and put all of your energy towards the remaining 1%. I want you to write down all of the things you want to do, all of the things you're interested in, and then I want you to rank them in order of importance. Once you've done that, I want you to cut out 99% of those options and focus on only the remaining 1%. For example, if you've ranked 10 different things you want to do in order of importance, I want you to cut out 9 of them and focus on the remaining 1. Doing this will allow you to hyper-focus on what's important and ultimately be more successful. Step number 3 is to hack your environment. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is such a powerful concept that if you think about it for just a few seconds, you'll realize it's absolutely true. Take a look at your inner circle. Are they winners or are they losers? Are they people who inspire you to be better, or do they bring you down? Who are they? You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you want to succeed, you need to surround yourself with people who are already successful. You need to hack your environment. You see, your environment is made up of both physical and digital spaces. The people you spend the most time with are part of your physical environment. Your social media feeds are part of your digital environment. Your environment is everything that you experience with your 5 senses: sight, touch, smell, taste, and hearing. Everything you experience with those 5 senses is part of your environment. And guess what? Your environment has a huge impact on who you are, on your habits, your behaviors, and ultimately your success. For example, let's say you want to lose weight. Well, the last thing you should do is buy a bunch of junk food and fast food and put it in your house. That would make losing weight almost impossible. Instead, you should throw away all of the junk food and fast food in your house and replace it with healthy food. You see, when you change your environment, it makes it easier to do what you want to do. It makes it harder to do what you don't want to do. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you want to succeed, surround yourself with people who are already successful. Cut out the negative people in your life and replace them with positive people. Unfollow accounts on social media that don't make you feel good about yourself, and follow accounts that inspire you. Hack your environment to make it work for you, not against you. Okay, so far we've covered 3 steps that will help you reprogram your mind for 2025. Now, it's time to move on to step number 4. Step number 4 is to get clear on your vision. What do you really want? What are you passionate about? What do you want to accomplish? If you don't have a clear vision, you're never going to achieve anything. The reason 99% of people never achieve their goals is because they don't have a clear vision. They don't know what they really want. When I was younger, I wanted to be a writer. That was my goal. But I didn't know what kind of writer I wanted to be. I didn't know what I wanted to write about. I didn't know what my style was going to be. I was all over the place. So the first thing I did was I sat down and I got clear on my vision. I decided what kind of writer I wanted to be, what I wanted to write about, and I created a plan to achieve my goal. And guess what happened? I became that writer. I published books and articles and made a living doing what I loved. Here's the thing. Your subconscious mind is always working for you even when you're not conscious of it. When you set an intention, when you have a clear vision, your subconscious mind will always try to help you achieve that vision. So, if your vision is to be a writer, your subconscious mind will start to look for ways to help you achieve that vision. It'll start to send you ideas for stories. It'll put you in contact with other writers. It'll open up opportunities for you that you never even imagined were possible. But it all starts with having a clear vision. So take some time today to get clear on your vision for 2025. What do you really want? Write it down and commit to it. All right, those are the 4 steps that will help you reprogram your mind for 2025. I challenge you to implement them for the next 7 days and see what happens. Remember, you have the power to create the life you want. It all starts with a decision. So make the decision today to invest in yourself, to invest in your future. Don't wait another minute. Start today, and I promise you by this time next year, your life will be completely different.